Good morning, welcome back and thanks for joining us again. Now, people are always commenting that we never stop and we're always busy and we're always on the go. And that got me thinking that it might be nice for you guys to actually see what actually goes on in kind of a typical day. But Lou is away at the moment, she's still having grandchild cuddles at the moment. So this is a typical day in the life of me, with Lou not being here. As you can see, the boat's all still shut down. The dogs are still in bed. So the first job is to get changed and get the dogs out. I do get asked why we don't always take all the dogs out together, and we do when there's two of us. When there's one of us, it's a lot easier to actually take them out in two lots. So we'll take the girls out first and then we take Shadow out, because if we took all three, all three dogs want to go in a different direction all at once, and with one person that just doesn't work. So we'll take them out separately, and that's their routine when there's only one of us, and they understand that. When we're both there, they all come out together and have a play. Morning, Jethro and Ziva. Oh, that's a big stretch. Right, good morning everybody, here we go. Alright, so kettle's on, ready for the first brew of the day, and while I'm waiting for that to boil, it's time to start the first job of the day. So while Lou's not here, I like to keep on top of things. So the first job of the day is going to be doing the housework. So while I'm waiting for that, we're going to hoover through, get the mopping done. By the time we've done that, the kettle will be boiled, we can have the first brew of the day. Yeah, time to crack on. Oh, that's good. Right, a little bit of a sit down and then onwards and upwards. Right, so that's the morning so far. It is now 10 past 10 in the morning, and we've got all that done. I'd only polish, I'll go through and dust the boat because obviously the boat gets dusty as well. But we're keeping on top of the floors and everything. I only need to give that a wipe down every couple of days. So I did that the other day and cleaned the bathroom out. So that took a bit longer in the morning, but it means I don't have to do it today. So that'll probably get done either tomorrow or Sunday again. But now it's time to start work, which means we're heading off down into the workshop. But before I can get into the workshop, if you watched our guided tour, you will know that it is filled with stock waiting to be sold. Now, a lot of people did say about storing those cushions in the vacuum packed bags, which to be honest is a great shout. Unfortunately, they will still have to be stored in those bags once they're vat packed, because the vat packed bags don't like being moved. If you nick one, that's it, the air gets in and it's ruined. So I would probably still have to store them in those bags, and they would still have to be stored in the office because I haven't got anywhere else to store them. But it does mean that I would have less bags to move. So yeah, once I've got a bit of cash spare, we're going to look at investing in some of those vac pack bags that we can vac pack those down. But to be honest, now as we're getting to the start of the season, every weekend potentially those cushions are going to be in and out. So I don't think a vac pack, you know, putting them in, vac packing them is going to be, you know, whether that's going to be desirable every weekend, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's certainly worth getting to store them over winter and taking up less room. So for those guys who did mention that in the comments, thanks for the heads up. Off the box. Come on. Right, we're in the workshop, all that is done, so it is now time. It's about 10:30 now, and it's time to start working. As it happens, the first job that we've actually got to do isn't actually taking place in the workshop. We need to head back down to the kitchen because we're going to start laser engraving some windlass holders. Right, so back in the workshop, the laser engraver is still going. This is actually for a subscriber of ours, so they're probably going to be really chuffed that they can see that being made. But in the meantime, it's actually part of a cruising set, so when I can wrestle the leather. We've got 2 windlass holders that I need to make today. That won't be the only thing that we're making today, but it's Friday that I'm filming this. And on Friday afternoons we do the Facebook Live workshop. So I've got till about 2:30 today. Well, probably about 2 o'clock. Normally it's about 2:30. But I've got till about 2 o'clock today. And then I'm going to have to finish doing what I'm doing here. I'm going to take the dogs out and then come back, and then we'll set the workshop up with more lighting, so it's better, cameras, everything else, so we can sit down and do our workshop live, where we're making a order of a ring. So we'll do that live on Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook and you've not seen one of our lives, get yourself over there. So we'll do that, and that's normally from about 3 till 5. So we'll be doing that this afternoon. So I've got to get these 2 windlass holders now made before 2 o'clock to give me time to get the dog sorted and me sorted, ready for the live. So let's get cracking. Right, the next part of making these straps for the windlass holder involves lots of banging. So I've got to punch all the holes in for the buckles and punch the holes in for stitching, which means a lot of banging, a lot of noise, so I'm not going to film all that. And to be honest, when I'm filming and working, it takes things a lot longer. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch up with you at the end, when hopefully we should have 2 lots of things ready for stitching. Right, just ready to do a live now. The dogs are back and, well, were settled. River's now following me in case I'm up to something more interesting than what she's up to. And we're set for doing our workshop live. As you can see, Lady Bryant is bathed in beautiful sunshine. It really is. And the new Wi-Fi box is there, and is giving us some good internet, so hopefully we shouldn't have any problems during the live. But just to give you an idea of what it's like, this is what it's like. I'll try and squeeze in. We've got lights there, and we've got lights above us, lots of lights. In fact, we have one light missing yet, so we'll put that one on. So it gives us lots of nice lights, so we're lit up lovely. And I'm doing everything off the tablet at the minute, but all that is going to change. We're set up for doing some jewellery. All the leather stuff's now been packed away, so we're ready to go. Table for me brew and other bits and pieces, and that's it. Right, I need to go live in 5 minutes, so I need to get the kettle on and make a brew, or at least make myself a drink, and get cracking. There we go. Right, you can watch comments for a little bit, Luke, can't you? People can have a little chit chat with you while you're there.
Yeah, and then I need to go because I need to get sorted.
We're up,
hang on.
we're upside down there, Luke. You've kiboshed everything.
I know, my fault.
I told you, you can't leave her in charge of anything.
I'm going to knock you out, mate.
Oh, it's alright, I'm all big and brave, because you're all the way over there and I'm all the way over here. Well, good morning. I had a fantastic night last night, to be honest. Really good night, really good company. Lovely pizza. Probably one too many beers, or whiskey to be precise. So yeah, I'm not hungover today, but I definitely don't have a clear head. So yeah, I'm a bit late today doing this, but it is what it is. Yeah, to be honest, I hope you've enjoyed seeing a day in the life, really. This is kind of a typical oh, the dogs are here as well. This is kind of a typical day in the life, really. Other than when it gets to summertime. In summertime, everything that you've seen me do, we do that, but we also then have to make stock for the shows. We have to cruise to get to the shows as well, plus set up and trade and everything else. So yeah, it really is a full-on lifestyle, but do you know what, I wouldn't change it for the world, and if Lou was here she would tell you the exact same thing. We wouldn't change it for the world. Anyway, I need to crack on, because today I've got to do exactly what I've just done yesterday. So everything you've just seen, I've got to do all that again now. So yeah, I need to crack on and get going. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.